if you don't. I need to feel something, feel something. I need to feel something, 'cause I'm all
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to episode 11. I hope you guys are all doing good, staying safe, keeping healthy throughout these times. It's currently the month of May right now, and May is Mental Health Awareness Month. At least that's what Google told me. I'm not sure if that's actually true, but I think it's Mental Health Month. Either way, today's video is going to be about 3 different things that I learned throughout my 2 years of law school. Just relating to mental health and just tips in general, not only for law students or students in general, but 3 things to help just manage mental health problems and just keeping mentally sane during these times. All right, so you might be asking why my channel is partially based around mental health, and just to give a little bit of background and context to that, during my first year of law school, I believe it was the 2nd semester, I think I just finished a test or something, and I went out with a bunch of friends to go out and drink and just relax and blow off some steam from studying so much. So we ended up going out, and there's some things that happened that night which really isn't that important for the purposes of this video, but long story short, I came home that night and it was just, I was in a weird place, and during that night I was actually having really bad suicidal thoughts and just feeling overall just like shit, honestly, like really low and depressed. I had really low self-confidence during that time, and at the time when I got home that night, I really just felt like I didn't have a place, or like I really felt like I didn't have a reason to live. And that's something that really messed me up for a little while, and was kind of the reason that gave me, or the reason that stemmed having some mental health problems at the time. And I think a lot of other people probably experience similar things, but for me, this was something that I've never felt or thought about before, so it scared me at the time, and I was just getting really bad anxiety, and I was just mentally in a really bad place. So that's kind of the reason why I'm advocating more so now to not only keep up your health by working out, exercising, but also to take care of your mental health as well, because I don't want anybody else feeling the same way that I did that night. And my channel is basically to spread that awareness, and to reach out to people who have maybe been feeling the same way, and just having similar thoughts, because it scared the shit out of me, and I'm sure it would scare the shit out of a lot of you guys. So that's kind of the reason why, again, I'm including mental health, and why I wanted to talk about that more so today. All right, so on a more positive note, the first thing that I want to talk about is just relying on your friends. Like, this is something that I really benefited from, and it's something that I'm very fortunate, not only my friends, but I should say my family as well, because they both had a huge part in helping me get through that time. But I think the most important thing for that is just realizing that you have a support system and you have friends that really want the best for you. And I think just relying on them and using them in times of need is really important, because that's what they're there for, you know. They're people that care about you, and they just are looking out for you, so make use of them.
Everything is correct. 34275.
Oh yeah, you read. Thank you. Can I get it printed?
Checking at the top.
Perfect, thank you.
Have a good day.
You too. All right, so I just went to the post office. I had to drop off a couple of things, but right now I'm gonna go try and find a different place to film the second tip. Alrighty guys, so it's actually a different day. I ended up going down to the beach and checking the weather, but it was really crappy, so I decided to just go home and film the last 2 tips a different day. So today is that day, and for tip number 2, this is pretty much what my channel is all about, but it's to keep active, whether that be working out, any kind of cardio, any kind of physical activity. What I like to do personally when I'm dealing with things, especially in the past or like the year ago, when I was dealing with my mental health issues, what I figured out worked well was going on walks and just listening to music, because I felt like just being in motion and just walking or whatever the activity may be, it's a good way to get your mind off of things. And by not just sitting down in your room or being by yourself, you're kind of forced to just like enjoy the nature and just things around you. And overall, I think there's really some benefit to incorporating some kind of exercise or workout into your life, whether that be when you're dealing with mental health issues or if it's just a day-to-day thing. But yeah, that's my tip for number 2. Keep working out. I'm not sure if it's just me, but as soon as I started recording, it started drizzling, and I didn't think it was going to start raining much more, but I tried to record a little bit more and it started pouring. So I'm going to be doing the 3rd tip from the car again. So the 3rd tip that I have for you guys is to seek help. And this is something that I was kind of reluctant to do at first. What I did was I went to see the counselor or therapist that our school provided. And I was reluctant to go because I just didn't feel like I needed to go and see a counselor, but I was wrong about that. And really, after going to one of the sessions, I really enjoyed the lady that I spoke to. I actually ended up going in for maybe 4 or 5 sessions, so I found it really beneficial. And again, these therapists and counselors, whoever these professionals are that are trying to help you, this is their job, this is what they're trained to do. So if you're a student, you might as well make use of these services because you're paying for it. And if you're not a student, just using or seeking some kind of outside help, even if it costs a little bit of money, it's something I feel would be necessary to just help you get better and feel a lot better quicker. But yeah, that's gonna pretty much wrap up the video for today. I feel like it's been kind of a downer of a video. So what I'll do is I'll put together a little bit of a sequence of some extra shots that I took making this vlog at the end. But yeah, if you're still watching at this point, I appreciate you. Don't forget to drop a like on the video. I'll link my Instagram in the description below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.